here with another live video, man. Right before I was about to turn in and go to bed, man, shocked as everyone else is, man. And but I had projected this. I was saying uh, if Luka do go somewhere, or if he uh, won out of that situation, I think he was gonna end up in probably Orlando or probably as a Los Angeles Laker because he is box office, he is Hollywood, and I knew for a fact that he wasn't gonna spend the rest of his career in Dallas. All the top players are drawn or get drawn to LA. And I knew this for a fact. Luke was probably gonna be that probably was gonna be his next destination. Uh, if not that, uh, somewhere in a better how can I put this circumstance where it's like that brings more of a championship type of tradition. Okay, whether that be Boston, L.A., or Chicago. Yeah, this is not probably the last move that we probably gonna see before the trading deadline is over. Okay, because I was just talking to one of my constituents at work, one of our peers at work, and I was just telling him like the Bulls need to make a move, man. They need to make a move right now. I think they should trade Kobe White because they really don't need him. To be brutally honest, because now what we have now is like a Jordan type of situation with Zach LaVine. Now that we don't have DeMar DeRozan there, uh, it's clear that DeMar DeRozan, Zach LaVine is that dude. He's putting up unprecedented numbers right now. He's doing Jordan type stuff right now, putting up 30 damn near every time he play. Uh, Probably the last month and a half he's been doing that. So uh, it's a no-brainer. Uh, it's a conflict of interest right now, in my opinion, with the Chicago Bulls situation with Zach LaVine and Kobe White. Uh, uh, Clearly, Zach LaVine is the shooting guard. He's the scorer on the team. Of course, they're gonna need production from somebody else, but that was the issue you had with DeMar DeRozan. They didn't know who was gonna be that it guy. You know what I'm saying? That who's gonna get the last touch, the last call, or whatever. And everybody know what's going on, man. Everybody know for a fact that in all likelihood that DeMar DeRozan, when he was on the team, he was a Jordan. So uh, that was his team. Zach was just filling in, but he didn't know how to be a Scottie Pippen. Okay, um, that wasn't gonna happen. But now that DeRozan is out of the picture, and now you got Zach there, Kobe White is starting to step up a little bit, but they don't need him in that role aspect. They need a point guard, and that's why they're looking at Dusumo, because he fitting in that role. You know what I'm saying? And he's coming off the bench, and they really don't need Kobe. I think they should trade Kobe and let Zach run the team because it's his team. But anyway, back to this, man. I am really shocked as everyone. I didn't think this was gonna come right now. Okay, but the Lakers are making some really significant moves. Uh, because they future planning because something may have happened. I'm thinking LeBron may end up retiring at the end of the season. I think Brian is done. Was he tired? He probably tired of the organization, or he probably opted out of their contract or something. Because this is how many roster changes has it been since he been on that team? It been a whole lot of roster changes since he been on that team. Coaches, he been like three coaches, and I think it's starting to weigh on him. It's gonna take a toll on him pretty soon, and he's starting to realize that he's not gonna win anything there. His best shot was to win. If he was gonna win anything else, it was gonna be with Anthony Davis. So now he got a match with Luka, and that's like a conflict because now you brought somebody over there that's gonna take the ball out your hand. Luka is like the same thing like what happened with him and Kyrie. Um, Kyrie clearly is a shooting guard, but they moved Luka to that position, and he's the point guard of the team. So that was a conflict. So now you got the same type of scenario in LA. Okay, Luka coming there, LeBron, he pretty much dictates the offense because he got the ball in his hand majority of the time. So this is gonna be really interesting. So I'm thinking Bron is out of there. I think his services are rendered. I think that's it. I think he gonna retire after this year. Just to be brutally honest, because I wouldn't stay in that situation if I was him. I get the hell out of there. You know what I'm saying? And that's it. Or I think Bron may go back to Cleveland. I said that him and his son they may end up going back to Cleveland and try to pull it off and run with the squad that they got there because he can buy his rest of his contract out and just walk on to a situation which is probably most likely gonna happen. Um, I'm just saying come to Chicago, but I know he gonna go back to the crib and he gonna try to pull off the unthinkable with his son and win the NBA championship. But anyway, how y'all feel about this, man? Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. You drunk? That's what's up, man. Make sure you lay down. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel, man. Turn on the post notification bell button, man. If y'all new, I'm about to go on my LCD1 Reactions channel and my LCD1 Gaming channel and report this, man, because the world needs to know about this. Is unbelievable, man. This is a shocker to come at 1 o'clock in the morning. They pull off a trade. Brian didn't even know. He was not aware of it because he was at dinner with his family in New York, and he did not know this. But wow, is all I gotta say. This is unbelievable. But it do work out kind of for both teams. Uh, but the Lakers still lacking the bigs. I think they should go ahead and re-sign Dwight Howard, and that may be one of the issues met. Okay, and it can definitely work. Yeah, both teams end up happening because as y'all know, Anthony Davis got into it with Dwight Howard. So moving him out of there may open the door up for him, for Dwight Howard to come back into the situation and redeem himself. He's still out there, and I think that probably may end up being a likely. They looking for somebody, and that may be the next best option right there. I think that probably is going to happen because they don't have no bigs to protect their rim, and they need somebody that can really still get it done. Um, because this is a big void they missing right now. They got the offense, but they don't got no real protector. So, yeah. But anyway, man, I'm finna get up out of here. Make sure I like, share, comment, subscribe. I'm gonna holler at y'all in the next video, man. Wow.